Hey, it's Pat. Welcome back to my channel. For those who are new around here, thanks for tuning in. I'm Pat, and this is the year that I started to romanticize my life through vlogs. It's been a while since I started my vlogging journey, and I'm a few videos in. I've come to love the process, and I also feel proud that I've locked in for the year. Consistency is one of the things I'm working on as well, so I'm glad you're still here watching and supporting me. Since I've had a lot of comments about my voiceovers, I've decided to invest in a good microphone, and this Boya wireless mic is all the rage on TikTok, and I'm quite liking the output now. Not to mention it's also pink, so I love. My vlog wishlist also has a DJI Osmo Pocket 3, but I'm saving up for a rainy day, so that might have to be a future Pat's gift. But for now, I quite like the iPhone shots. What do you think, guys? I didn't sleep yet and tried to catch the sunrise for once. It's the weekend and I feel like I have to seize the day. With Kaneki next to me and my favorite breakfast from Jollibee, I knew the day was bound to be great. Fun fact, I've lived in Manila for 12 years and I haven't visited today's agenda. Truly, I'm missing out. Good thing today is the day that we're gonna change that. We're targeting to visit the three national museums in the next weekend, so today let's focus on the National Museum of Natural History. It's so beautiful and, might I add, also free. There were a lot of people taking photos too, so I'm joining the bandwagon. They call this a tree of life, and in my opinion, the best way to see all the exhibits is to take a 360 elevator and on the top floor explore from left to right, top to bottom floor.
Paano kaya pag napupulisin tayo?
Kuya was so random, and I actually have a slight fear of heights. There's a lot to see here, including Lolong the taxidermy crocodile from Mindanao. I don't know, but I have mixed feelings about taxidermy because of my TikTok algorithm influencing me. But for the love of science, I guess.
Baka ganito bata.
You tried.
Coming here makes me feel happy because as I'm learning, Bab also gets to enjoy what he likes. I feel like this is his natural habitat, so to speak. But on a side note, I visited the National Palace Museum in Taipei, Taiwan 2 years ago and truly enjoyed the experience. The museum that we're at today also gives the same vibe, and this proves the need to explore more and to love our own. I'm proud of what I'm seeing today. Do you know other places I should visit? I'd love to look at art and refresh on my Philippine history.
My hair is a mess.
We actually came here quite late. The museum will close at 6 p.m. and we went here about 4:30ish. So we didn't have time to linger on all the exhibits, but on those places and exhibits that we visited, it was so worth it and I've had a lot of fun. I wish to have more weekends spent trying to explore the National Museum of Fine Arts and Anthropology on my next videos. Today's itinerary isn't quite well thought of, so after our visit to the museum, we decided to go to Intramuros just to explore there for a bit. There's actually a lot of good recommendations on TikTok, and one of those places is the Bayleaf Hotel, specifically the Sky Deck. So we've decided, since we're already here, that we'd go check it out and have dinner there. But Sadly, it's fully booked since it's the weekend and we have to transfer. We went to Parqal. It's actually a very familiar place because we always pass by here, but we don't really get the chance to explore it more since it's quite far from where we live. It's near Pasay slash Parañaque, so we can just imagine how far this is from.
Parkal. Ano nalagyan ng kotse?
Alagyan ko. We're here, Parqal! There's actually a lot of good restaurants here in Parqal, not just on the reviews on TikTok, but also in Google. So it's really nice for us to check this out and discover new places where we can explore new food, new restaurants, and maybe new shops. But for me, I just like the thought of having visited a new environment, and it feels like same as my last video, like I'm unlocking a new area in my map. It's actually quite big, and when you walk through it, it's, I could say, a much better experience than exploring the Mall of Asia because of the open air setup. The breeze was flowing through very nicely since it's the nighttime, but I can only imagine the temperature here once the summer season arrives. I'm having a hard time trying to decide what to eat. I wanted to have steak, but then again, I know there's a Japanese restaurant here called Umimatsu. So, like in the previous videos again, we're opting for Japanese. Some might say I always eat Japanese in my videos.
Strawberry drink? Jeez!
As a picky eater, I'd say I'd rate this place a 6 out of 10. I feel like I've had better, but nonetheless, it was a good place to eat. The ambience is also great. Last Christmas, I've already unboxed my Bab's gift to me, but now is the perfect opportunity for me this weekend to actually put it to use. So he gifted me a lot of art materials, including canvas, an easel. We also have a couple of paintbrushes, watercolor pencils, and charcoal pens and sketch pads. So there's actually a lot of art materials that I have right now, and I want to put them to good use because I'm feeling artsy fartsy tonight. Well, actually, whenever I do art or something of the sort, I always feel at ease and at my best because it's such a relaxing activity. And I know that for creatives, especially now that I'm working in corporate, I've always wanted to have that pockets of creativity wherein I can fully express myself through my art. But tonight is actually quite funny because I wanted to try this but didn't have an actual design in mind. So, what I did was look for inspiration, and what better to draw other than my cats. So I've had Kaneki for 6 years now. He's turning 7 on March, and I'm so excited. I'm so happy that he's lived a great life with me, and I'm also happy because he's made my life a lot better. I also had a cat named Davinci same time last year, but sadly we lost him due to complications. And last year, same time was quite a sad time because it was so challenging. We had him in January, and in a few months, we also lost him right away. It was a good experience though. I'm so happy that I've had a chance to become a fur mom to him, and I did try my best to give him the best medical care, but sadly, he has reached his life's end. I know that he's happy out there, no more pain, running freely, playing with other kitties in cat heaven. So, there's that. I'm not used to traditional painting at all. I did before when I was in high school and early college, but I've drawn digitally now because I have an iPad and that's my usual go to. But it's not so bad, it's not the final output yet. So if you've reached this part of the video, comment a cat emoji and follow us on all our socials. I hope to see you on our next videos. Bye!